that Moon Smith did not run for re-election, so Moon will not be back, and Margie Decker or Jessica Emery will not be back either. New council members will be Jenna Carnes, Denny Ventress, Terry Haycraft. Congratulations. And I do want to say about those that's not coming back, because it's been a pleasure to serve with each of you. I think we accomplished a lot of things the last 4 years you cannot do without the corporation with the city council, and I appreciate that. And congratulations to Jenna Carnes, Denny Ventress, and Terry Haycraft. And we trust that your service will be beneficial to the community by being at the meetings and stuff. Shows that you're interested in it. Congratulations to our new mayor, Harold Miller. Harold served a number of years on city council, and he should serve us very well as a mayor of the city of Leitchfield. And so with that, we're going to move on to our agenda. We're going to try to move right through it. We don't have a long agenda. So approval of the regular meetings of minutes of November the 7th, 2022.
I make a motion.
All in favor?
Aye.
Approval, ratification of bills. Billy Dallas,
Yes.
you're the bill man.
I'll make a motion to approve them right now. quick.
I'll second.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Okay. Sheila, did you want to address the city council?
Not at this moment, please.
Okay.
These are-
Anybody else? Danielle's waiting. We're going to talk to her in a minute. Terry or Denny, does anybody else want to say anything to the city council? I met one day with the healthcare community and the hospital community, and we sat in here and signed. What day was that, Lori? Is it in my brochure?
The 15th, yeah, it's out of order just a tad there.
On the 16th, we met with about 12 or 15 of those healthcare type workers and signed a proclamation. And Lori, did you want to, do I have it attached?
It is, it's the,
Right here in the back.
yeah, it's like the second page.
Do we need to
from the
read
back.
that?
No, we just need a motion and a second to approve it.
Can I hear a motion?
So move.
Second? All in favor?
Aye.
We also have, Tyler has sent you a package, recommendation from the Planning and Zoning Board on a piece of property that's on the bypass on the Ben Hodges property. And it's going right out this way, and I think it's from the, I don't know for sure, but I'm assuming it's part of the White family to which his mother. Is that right, Tyler? And Planning and Zoning recommendations to approve the request, attached are the copies of records for the rezoning request for public hearing. And what's the high notes of that, Tyler? From single-family low density to highway commercial C1. And the Planning and Zoning Boards approved that, and they sent it to City Council for a final approval on it. You want to talk?
I can.
Okay.
This one here being right on the bypass, it's got direct access to the property. Right now, there's an 18-foot approach and has already been approved by the state to extend that out to, I think 36 feet. So it'll be a commercial entrance coming straight off the bypass. It fronts all along the bypass, about an acre of ground. This one's pretty much cut and dry. I mean, with the changes to that area with the bypass going through,
It's encouraging to see building, new buildings going up on the bypass.
he's looking at putting some sort of retail
I
establishment
see.
in possible.
Anybody else have any questions of Tyler? You hear a motion to
I
approve
make a
that?
motion.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, we're here again to revisit the Nancy Hack rezoning
No.
request. And I talked to Earlene about that earlier today, and Earlene, give us some scoop on that.
Mayor, you need to go back and rescind that vote. This is just a first reading on that ordinance.
Okay,
Yeah, so I'll need to read that ordinance. We won't vote on it till the next time.
okay, you gonna read that then?
Yep, mhm.
Okay, I'm sorry.
An ordinance amending and adopting an amended zoning map entitled Zoning Map, Leitchfield, Kentucky, by changing the District classification of the property located in Leitchfield, Kentucky is hereinafter described from R1, single-family low density to C1 highway commercial, whereas the Leitchfield Planning Commission of Leitchfield, Kentucky on November 14th, 2022 held a public hearing on application number RZ 22-112. The property is currently owned by Ben Hodges and is designated as property having PVA 93-01-00-006, being more particularly described in Deed Book 390, page 521, records of the Grayson County Clerk's Office, and being located on the William Thompson Bypass, approximately 2,900 feet southwest from the intersection of Grayson Springs Road and the William Thompson Byway, Litchfield, Kentucky. The request asks for a change from R1 to C1. Whereas city council members conducted a review of the record and evidence presented before the Litchfield Planning Commission, and its recommendation is that the zoning map amendment be approved as affects this property. Its recommendation is attached and cooperated herein by reference. Now, therefore, be it ordained by the city of Litchfield, Kentucky as follows: boundaries of the district as shown on district map entitled zoning map, Litchfield, Kentucky, being the same is hereby amended for reasons adopted, all of which is made a part hereof, including the rezoning request from the Planning Commission dated 11/14/2022, property description, referred property description, PVA number 93-01-0006, deed book 390, page 521, records of the Grayson County Clerk's Office, and being located on the William Thompson Byway, approximately 2,900 feet southwest from the intersection of Grayson Springs Road and the William Thompson Bypass Byway, Litchfield, Kentucky, now Zone C-1 Highway Commercial after the adoption of this ordinance.
And we don't need to take a vote on that?
No, go ahead and take a vote to rescind that vote that you just made.
Okay, I want to hear a motion to
So
rescind
moved.
that. Okay. Second,
I'll second.
all in favor?
Aye.
Okay. Okay, now we're down to the finding of fact for the Nancy Hack rezoning request. We have visited this 2 or 3 times, and Earlene, give us a talk about that.
Your Honor, Your Honor, I'm sorry, I'm calling you a judge. Sorry, Mayor, been in court too much. After talking to Tyler, I think there was a scheduling mishap, and we're gonna ask to bump this 2 weeks. Nancy Hack, I think, wasn't told the proper night, so we're gonna ask to bump that to the next meeting.
Do we need a motion and a second to do that?
No, not necessarily, no.
Okay, well, that's good. Okay, who's got this vehicle here? Is that police one?
It's the one from the animal shelter.
Yeah.
It was a 1999 pickup, 4-wheel drive. We put it on gov deals twice. One time it was non-paying, and the other time we didn't even get a bid on it. So I talked to Lori about maybe putting it in the local newspaper, maybe taking sealed bids or something like that on it.
Okay.
And instead of releasing it on gov deals, because apparently there's no interest there or something.
What do you want to do?
I would say, let's try to do it local. The sealed bids, you know.
Need a motion?
Yes.
I'll make a motion.
I second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you.
Okay, Danielle, we're up to you. Come up and, Danielle is the one we asked her, and she has worked with us on the East Main Street Market. I asked her to come down and give us a report after the second year, and so tell us who you are and a lot of good stuff. Yeah.
My name's Danielle Uriarty. I am over East Main Market. I have really enjoyed, I feel like we had a great season for our second season through. I've really enjoyed setting this up. I really have a lot of fun with it. I had no idea really going into it. I'm learning every year as I go, so I try to tweak a little bit here and there until we get it, running good for the community. We went from Friday nights now to Saturdays to do an all-day. We kind of felt like Friday was, people had to get home from work. If they go home and shower, some don't want to get back out, so we're just trying to tweak it and do little different things till we get it exactly where we want it. And so we do have a few little changes we're thinking about for next year to hope that will make it even better. Of course, I'd like to thank the mayor. This is all, it was his idea that he came to me and approached me about it. And of course, I had a business on the street. I was already, interested in helping anything we can do on that street, being right off the square. It's probably the least, I don't want to say the least, but it's probably the least, I don't want to say the least, but it's probably the least, I don't want to say the least, but it's probably the least, I don't want to say the least, but it's probably the least, I don't want to say the least, but it's probably the least, I don't want to say the least, but it's probably the least, I don't want to say the least, but it's probably the least, I don't want to say the least, but it's probably the least, I don't want to say the least, but it's probably the least, I don't want to say the least, but it's probably the least, I don't want to say the least, but it's probably the least, I don't want to say the least, but it's probably the least, I don't want to say the least, but it's probably the least, I don't want to say the least, but it's probably the least, I don't want to say the least, but it's probably the least, I don't want to say the least, but it's probably the least, I don't want to say the least, but it's probably the least, I don't want to say the least, but it's probably the least, I don't want to say the least, but it's probably the least, I don't want to say the least, but it's probably the le well, it needs a lot of help down that little street. So I feel like it really has helped everybody, you know, being down that street. And I took it, I was like, sure, let's do it. So I've enjoyed it. I thank you. I thank, you know, these guys over here. Public Works could not do it without them. The city is fabulous. You know, we have it down now. We have it down to a very short time. Everybody knows their job. They know where everything goes. It goes in fast, comes down fast. I feel like they may not. And then, of course, David keeps us, all his guys, you know, I feel like they've all been safe. We haven't had any issues. You know, I feel like, I don't know, I just feel like it's been perfect for us. I feel like we need it, some kind of entertainment here. You know, it's trying to keep more people here than leaving on the weekends to go find stuff to do, go hear live music. You know, I feel like it's been,
I've attended almost every one, and I
Yeah.
can't say enough good things about it.
Yes, it's been very enjoyable
Yeah.
for the community, for the city, for
I'm super
even the
excited.
vendors. The
We're-
vendors get to set up.
All the
and-
trucks and all the, you know, the food and the vendors, that's kind of why I wanted to do the Saturday thing, because I felt like the vendors weren't, I really want to try to get our local vendors,
Less tourism dollars coming in our
Yes.
community, so.
yes,
Danielle,
yes.
I actually called you down here to give you a certificate of appreciation for the work that you've done with South East Main. And we appreciate it. It's got the council's names on it too, and you went beyond, above and beyond.
Thank
And you've really been good.
Thank you. Maybe.
Let's get, Danielle, let's stand right here. And let the council, Lori, or, let's everybody crowd in here enough to get our pictures in. 'Cause without the corporation, the city council, the church, these things would not ever happen. Wait just a second. Yeah, in here.
Okay, yeah. Yeah.
Everybody ready? Think we're good?
Thank you. Daniel, thank you very much. I mean, you really been here. Elsa would have been here, but her husband's in the hospital, and he's been in intensive care.
What's wrong with him? No, no.
Okay, we're down to the garbage cans, West Shore. Can you tell us about that little story?
Got to go ahead today to order them, and I'll send it to artwork tomorrow, so hopefully the middle of January.
Has somebody looked over that artwork besides yourself?
That's just our standard artwork. It's
Okay,
plain.
that's what I want to make sure that that's on there.
It's just one color logo.
Yeah.
But
I
other than
think
that, They
I'm-
opened the production for us, they said they hope to get about the middle of January.
Oh, that's good.
Take that.
I've been on a campaign to make sure every city vehicle and stuff has our identification on it. When somebody pulls up to somebody's property, I want to know it's a city of Leitchfield vehicle that's there, whether it's an animal shelter or Parks and Rec. Tammy's got a new vehicle. We put city of Litchfield emblems on the doors and put the Parks and Recreation sticker on the back. Then we got a new pickup truck that Jody's got. I say new, it's not a brand new, but it's, and that's the way we identify them. And we kind of gotten away from using our city emblem, and it means a lot in the business we're in. Headshots for updated website will be December the 5th at 5:30 p.m. And they're still working on that website, Jessica. That's what that's about. Lori's had a number of conversations with that woman, and we're trying to line that up.
And I'll reach
Terry, I
out
did
to
send out a note to yourself and to Jenna Carnes to come down and visit the Human Resources Officer and make sure she got your W-2 form information. And plus, we want to take a picture of you as well. And, but you could do that. No, you want to do that before December the 5th would work.
Yeah, that'd be fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can get those. That gives us plenty of
Yeah.
time.
And I encourage all newly elected officials to attend the KLC City Officials Orientation in Elizabethtown, December the 15th, 5:30 to 8:30. And everybody needs to go to that. That's just coming on the council or
And
whatever.
if you all will let me know, I'll get you signed up. I know Denny's wanting to go. I think Denny has volunteered to drive, if anybody wants to ride with him that evening, so. If you'll just let me know, I don't care to get you signed up.
He promised dinner too.
As long as you like White Castle.
Next chamber luncheon is December the 8th. Please let Lori know by December the 2nd you plan to attend.
Preferably tonight, apparently, or not Elsa, but April is wanting a head count as soon as possible. She emailed me this afternoon, so. Of course, it is a big, it's always the biggest chamber luncheon, so.
Annual Christmas dinner for city employees is December the 9th at 6 p.m. Please let Lori or Jennifer know about that as well. No later than November the 23rd if you plan to attend. And I can tell you the entertainment's gonna be a Rod Stewart lookalike, and he is really good. I don't even know who Rod Stewart is, but no, I do too. I come out of the 60s. Now, I'm getting ready to go to department heads. Sheila Puckett, you wanna talk before we go to department heads? You sure?
Yes, sir.
David Riley?
I guess an update, of course, one of our, new officers, he is out of the academy, he's currently in FTO. He's about halfway through. The other two, that you'll see them around this week probably, they're off for Thanksgiving. They have 2 weeks when they go back, so they'll graduate in 2 weeks, 3 weeks. But, anyway, we're excited to get them on the street and get them going.
Thank you, David. You do a good job. Wes Shaw?
One thing I've got is to invite you all to our public works breakfast. Not this Friday, but the next, December 2nd, at Public Works Building at 7 o'clock. We're all gonna get some breakfast with us.
Yeah, that's a good program. What time is it, 7? Is that all you got?
That's all I got.
Y'all done an awful good job over there. Earlene,
I don't have anything.
how's Monroe doing?
He's doing good.
Okay. Lori?
I think the only thing I have, just to kind of bring the council up to date, we do have another opening in the office. Kayla Milliner has accepted a position at Fruit of the Loom. And it was just an opportunity she couldn't pass up, so we do have an opening. The ad will go out in the paper this Saturday. We've already got it on our Facebook page, so if you all know of anybody that might be interested in a accounts receivable position, encourage them to put in, please.
You got anything else?
I don't.
You're doing an awful good job,
Thank
Lori, and office staff has. And I could say a whole lot about council members, and I'm going to reserve that to the last meeting about things they've done, and especially Moon. Moon chose not to run, but Moon has been lots of things to the city of Leitchfield. He's been on the utilities, he's been on the city council, he's been on the fire, he's been fire chief, and you just look through the minutes and Moon Smith's name's all through it. And Moon has served us very well. He's been awful good about coming to East Main Street markets. I think he's attended every one of them, have you, Moon? And if you act real nice, I'll get you one of the certificates like I got Danielle. Although you're not as cute as she is, we might give you one anyway. You got anything you want to say, Moon? Clayton?
No, well, just one thing, the street lights, are we changing them over to, what are we changing them
All
over?
Warner Electric lights in the side city limits will be LED lights.
Okay.
And they're already on the order. And before we moved on that, we was gonna put one out on Tootie Cottrell Street because there's a dark spot there beside Lynn Stockleather. And they're working on that. And Wes, what about those lights on the bypass that we're putting up?
I contacted KU 2 weeks ago and told them that we were done, and they said as soon as they could get to it, they had the poles.
Now, that's not for the intersection at 62 and Bill Thompson bypass, but it's some lights coming up this way that's gonna light that rear entrance. And that's a separate and apart. When they get the construction done, going to 62, that would be well lit.
Right,
But now, that's separate and apart than what we're doing.
right, okay.
But now, Clayton, every street light that Warner Electric has will be upgraded to an LED or better. And a lot of the lights that we have in North Litchfield, you just soon have nothing. They're just not good, and new Warner Electric guy took them out there, Andrew DeWeese, and we worked together. He gives us a good program, and it's in the works.
Okay. And we've got a street light right in front of us out, right here when you pull in.
Clayton, I text him to Heather, and Heather, we got a street light out. There's one in front of Watkins Funeral Home I've turned in.
Right.
I really put orange tape around the poles.
Right.
When they can come out and see them, that one out there by Pudgy's, he's named to me over 200 times. I've called it in 3 times, and the tape's gone, but the street lights, there's something else wrong. And that one besides Watkins Funeral Home's the same way. And those are KU lights.
Right,
Those lights, every one that we can get turned back on saves us almost $10 a light, because they're about $10 a light.
right,
And we pay for them whether they burn or not. The LED lights will give us a longer life for each bulb, so we're not as likely to have, I bet we got 50 or 100 lights out in the city right now. And like I said, they cost us that.
price-wise, how much are the difference in them?
Between the LED and those,
Right,
Clayton,
We had a list, I mean,
Yeah.
we had a figure.
the city council made a motion to improve those as they burn out and upgrade them, but it
12
wasn't that
total, I
easy.
think was
right.
Yeah,
7 versus 12 or something like that.
it was more expensive than we thought.
Yeah.
But anyway, the Warner Electric one, let's do the Warner Electric ones and then relook.
Right.
Margie, are you done, Clayton?
Happy Thanksgiving to everybody.
Okay, Margie,
I have a little something I'd like to read tonight, if that's okay.
that'd be just fine.
Okay. First of all, I'd like to say congratulations to all the newly elected council members as well as the incumbents. Also, congratulations to the newly elected mayor. I wish nothing but the best for everyone. And I'm also humbled and honored to have filled this position and supported by so many people through the years. As I reflect back on my time as a council member, I guess sometimes I was really naive to think that one person could change the council, you know. But I was wrong, and everything has not been a bed of roses. I mean, we've had disagreements, but it never did make it personal. For an example, when the city voted to sell alcohol, I think I was the only council member that was against it. I was against it then, and I'm still against it today. I supported the city. I guess the city felt like that the revenue was more important at the time. But that's democracy. That's how it works. You know, if they want to change something, then you go to the polls and you vote on it, you know. And the people of Litchfield have spoken very loudly on November the 8th, and I respect that. I just hope that I did something positive during these years that I've been on the council for the betterment of the people of Litchfield, and I would also hope that this governing body has the mind when making decisions that affects everyone. Last but not least, I would like to say that I would never intentionally insult or disrespect any individual organization according to their race, their religion, or affiliation. That's just not me, if you know me. And if you don't know now, you'll find out that that's true, because I'm just not that type person. And I said something that people took wrong, and I'm sorry that they took it wrong, you know. But that's just the way it is, you know. And I've enjoyed being on the council. I've enjoyed working with you, Rick, and you know, all good things come to an end sometimes, you know, so, you know, I hope.
Margie, you've done well. I
Well,
appreciate
I've
working.
tried.
Appreciate working with you along with other councils. I've run for office 6 times, and I have never been slandered or slurred like I have in this election.
Mm-hmm.
It's not worth it.
No.
Are you done talking?
I'm done, yes,
Well,
thank
shut
you.
up then. Tootie Cottrell?
We was wanting to bring up, to give some certificates out
Yes.
for different,
Yes.
beautifications.
That's right.
And we got 2 or 3
Yeah,
that
we
we
got
marked out.
Dana
Okay.
Stewart.
Oh, are we supposed to tell them tonight?
Oh,
Is it supposed to be a surprise where we invite them
Well,
here?
it's your
or-
side of the table to do it.
Oh,
We
yeah.
just
Yeah.
give suggestions and you all need to
yeah, we
act
got
on it,
several
act
people
on
that
it
we
or
need to
not.
give certificates to.
Okay.
So we'll tell
So-
you the names later.
Okay, let's do
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, if
Well,
y'all can get me a list of those, I've got a copy of
Okay,
the certificate.
all right.
that
yeah.
we have
I
out.
actually, that's a good idea. I like
Yeah,
that. I like
yeah.
doing stuff like that.
Like Billy said, we haven't done this for quite a while, and there's a lot of things that's been upgraded,
Yeah.
you know, so
I'm-
I got their
I'm-
names written
I'm
down.
for
so-
that.
Okay.
Are you done?
Yes, sir.
Tootie Cottrell?
Don't have anything,
Are you sure?
I'm sure.
Jessica?
I don't have anything.
You sure? Mm-hmm. Billy Dallas?
Wesley, we got enough salt?
They are putting the salt truck out by the jail and not down there by the parkway. And, we had to take a little battle on that, didn't we, Wes?
So they are putting it in there or they're not?
It's going out by the,
We're gonna enter to the jail.
Jason, right there off the bypass.
Good move there, guys.
Yeah,
Oh, is that fixing that place there?
yeah.
Oh,
that-
okay.
Yeah, we didn't want it down here. From the beginning, it didn't look good. We told them it's against it. Senator Meredith kinda got involved, and they're gonna put it out there toward the entrance to the jail.
Okay.
Dare motion adjourned?
Tammy, you
Oh,
got?
Tammy, I'm sorry.
Oh.
Come on up. I'm sorry, I didn't work the crowd like I've been doing. I'm sorry.
I wanted to remind everybody, December 2nd is Light Up Leitchfield. We haven't been able to have this for a couple of years now. Wilkie and Lawler Elementary will be performing. We'll have Santa, hot cocoa and cakes, and then we'll light up the park. We have, I believe there are 60 places that are filled, so the park is pretty much full. Then on Saturday morning is the Christmas parade. Saturday evening, we're doing Christmas on the Square. I partnered up with tourism and the chamber, and I have around 30 vendors. We will have food trucks this year, so there is going to be food available. And we will have businesses on the square will be open. We'll have Santa, and we'll have live caroling, and we'd like to see you all come out and enjoy it. Last year, we had 2,000 people come through, so I think this year we're going to be even better. So.
I'm
Is
sorry,
that December
Tammy.
the 3rd?
So December 3rd, from 5 to 9, will
Okay.
be Christmas on the Square, and the
Okay.
parade starts at 10 on Saturday morning.
The next morning.
And Light Up Litchfield starts at 5.
Yeah.
The square will be shut down,
Okay.
yes. Starting around 2, I think either, is it 1 or 2, somewhere in that vicinity, the square will be shut down.
I'm sorry, Tammy. Is anything else?
That's okay, Mayor. I'm too quiet in the corner. Nope, I'm good. Thank you very
Okay.
much.
Anybody else want to say anything? Denny, Terry, Karen, Sheila? Tyler? Ruby? Danielle? I don't want to leave nobody out. I'm going to listen for a motion. Billy Dallas?
I make the motion.
Clayton? Second?
Second.